Oh wow, I did not see that ending coming. Sofia Falcone has been unleashed. Now if you think you've got problems with your family, you haven't seen nothing yet. Welcome back to Gotham City, people. It's The Penguin, episode 4. And as always, there will be some spoilers here, so if you haven't seen it yet, you might want to hit pause now. Now, most shows like this have a flashback episode. I always used to laugh at the show Arrow, because it's like every second episode in Arrow was like a flashback episode. But I mean, 1 or 2 is generally alright. And this is one of those episodes, a flashback episode. And it's all about Sofia Falcone. Now, at the end of episode 3, Penguin basically got exposed and pretty much left Sofia for dead while he made his escape. But then we go into flashback mode while she recovers, and we finally get to see what sowed the seeds of dissent between Oz and Sofia. Because I mean, they've got some seriously bad blood. Now, having watched it now, I mean, I don't think it was totally Oz's fault, to be honest with you. I mean, he just got mixed up in the family Falcone rubbish. So it's not totally his fault. Now, Sofia, like many girls, idolized her father. When things didn't add up around a string of deaths at the 44 Club below the Iceberg Lounge, she started asking her dad questions. This was especially pertinent when she realized there were similarities between some of those deaths and her mother's own death many years ago. That was too much for him to let go to slide. So what does he do? Father of the Year, he has her thrown in Arkham Asylum. Tells everybody she's mentally unstable, you know, she's losing it. And because he's got the justice system under his belt, in his pocket, obviously he can do that. Gets her in there for a 6-month psych evaluation. And while she's in there, he then gets her accused and framed of the murder of those women, those 7 women. That's how she gets the nickname of the Hangman, because he thinks she's been going around hanging these women. Obviously, she protects her innocence, but you know her dad's got the power. So that 6 months turned into 10 years in Arkham. 10 years in Arkham. Jeez. Now on top of that, while she's in prison, she sees letters from her cousins, her family, basically her uncles, all of them saying that yes, she is mentally unstable and having a breakdown and quite violent, that her father's obviously got them to write. So all her family basically turned on her, because he said. And obviously everybody turns on her except her brother Alberto. Alberto is obviously her day one, so you know there's never an issue there. He keeps coming, trying to get her out over those 10 years, and obviously that's probably what led to his drug problem as well. The fact that he was so stressed that he couldn't actually help his sister, and their dad was doing this to them. Now during her time in Arkham, as you'd expect, I mean, she's abused, she's beaten, she's tortured. I mean, electroshock torture constantly. I mean, she's basically broken down to a shell, but she never stops fighting. So now imagine you go through all that, 10 years in Arkham, wrongly accused by your father. You go through all that, you come out, and then Penguin, Oz, screws you over again. She is pissed off, and rightly so. But before she goes after Oz, she has some family retribution to deal with. I mean, her dad's dead now, so she can't get back at him. But all those that sided with him and signed those fake letters to obviously keep her in the insane asylum, your time has come. All those that betrayed her, all those that sat with him and let her rot in there when they knew she was innocent, they knew it wasn't her. So what does Sofia do? She has a nice last supper with them, and then she takes out her family. She wipes out her whole family. She just erased her bloodline. Now, if that's what she's done to her own family, can you imagine what she's going to do when she catches up with Oz? I mean, I know this show is about Oz's Penguin's rise to power, to become a big power player in Gotham, and the Chief Don and all that sort of stuff. But I just have a feeling that when Penguin and Sofia finally clash, there's going to be some serious fireworks going on. We're just at the halfway point of the series, and things are certainly heating up in Gotham. Cannot wait for episode 5 next week.